Hey everybody. I think I got this figured out. That was slightly stressful. So switching over from my laptop to my computer, my husband's computer. So I hope this works. He was supposed to have the kids this evening, and he has the kids now, but Kenzie has soccer practice, but it's 97 out. And he had to do, he has a few things to do at work, and so he decided to stay home. So anyways, he has the kids occupied, I hope. So I'm gonna wait for you guys to hop on here. I'm sorry. It's a really giant pain in the butt. My laptop, the sound has not been working, which is very frustrating. I need to look into that. So I'll let you guys kind of hop on. Hopefully you guys saw my post and are hopping on here pretty soon. Let's wait for a few people to hop on. Come on, let it fall. Just let it be. Why don't you be you? Love me. Fall. Bring to my knees. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get going and make sure, because this is recorded, so I want to not let too much dead air kind of hang out in here. So when I asked you guys what you wanted to hear about, kind of your thoughts, I got a lot about not being salesy, not coming off as cheesy or like, hey, buy this. So I really am going to touch on that tonight. And then also a little bit I want to talk about like fears. I know as a new coach, it can be horrifying and scary. And when I was a coach, I did not have a clue about anything. I did not have an Instagram. I had a Facebook, but I never ever went on it. And so I know what you're feeling like, because I was started at ground zero and I kind of started working my way up, and just growing confidence and plugging in. And it's all about plugging in. And so you really want to get in there, and one second guys, I want to make sure everyone's seeing this, my new post. Hold the phone 1 second. Let me do this. Let's see if this works. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Never easy, but it happens. And so just bear with me. If you're watching this recording, just like start 5 minutes into it. Make sure I have some viewers in here. You can see this room is fishing, and if you see the walls up here, it's a deer head and a duck. My husband very much likes to hunt. That's the man I married. So, all right, I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, so today we are gonna talk about those few things, conquering your fears, and yay! Can you hear me?
Yeah, I was trying to lock the computer.
Gosh.
I saw you, like, went black, and I couldn't see it. And then when I went on my phone, that's when I couldn't get in either.
Oh,
It was weird.
Drama. Oh, okay, so I've started
You're
all
like
over.
talking away and like doing awesome, and I'm like, I wish I could hear you.
No, I told you it's my computer. I'm like, why isn't my computer working? So it must be something funky on the end of my laptop. So now I'm on my husband's computer, and it works fine. So I'm a little I'm a little peeved just to say.
Yeah, because you're gonna be like without your computer if you get it fixed.
I'm like, yeah, no, exactly. I'm like, oh, and Bo's like, this is my work computer. Like, you can't touch my work computer. I'm like, no, I'm gonna use it if I have to. Do you
Guys are so
understand? So I
Is
hope
anybody else on or no?
I don't see anybody. I hope a few other people will hop on. When I did the original one, there were like 4 or 5 of us.
Well, I know Jody and Josie
Yes.
were on because they had commented, but I didn't know who else was on.
Looks like I think Christina was on. As long as a few people are on there, I just want to make sure. Let me look at my comments. Oh, I'm so sad.
Well, it said that 5 people saw your post, but maybe they couldn't get into it and gave up or something.
I know, I reposted, so hopefully someone else sees it. Seen by 5. So
I wonder if I can log in through my computer and then cancel this one out. Let me see. It might not let me.
Such a pain in the rear. Okay, Christina just commented on my post. Let me see what she says. Me either. Okay. Christina. Who else? Josie. Jody.
It was funny because I was texting you. My mom's like, "Don't you have a call at 9?" I said, "I'm like texting her right now."
I was texting Josie too. I'm like, yeah, boo. Like I'm trying to like get it started. I'm like, okay, I gotta get my
So funny. If I wouldn't have told her, I would have forgot about it because the time just gets away from you sometimes.
Well, Bo's like, why didn't you do it like at 5:30 or whatever? I'm like, because it's hard. You have to figure out East Coast, Midwest. Yeah. Everyone's on a totally different level. I'm like, this is the time we're doing it. I'm like, so buck up and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think later is good, like 9, because my kids are in bed. Like I can actually do. If it was any earlier, I wouldn't be able to do it.
No, you can't. That's the thing. And so Bo's was supposed to Kansas soccer practice, but it's like 97 degrees out. And then he got a call to go. He has to go see his employees soon. So he's like, I might have to like interrupt you. I'm like, oh crap. So I just on my first post, I'm like, don't judge me, you have a child. I can see you, but now it won't let me. Now,
me?
No, not you. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was like, oh,
like focus based. I can see you, but how to let it see me? Oh, it's okay. No big deal if I can't see you. I'm just gonna do a slide. I have a slideshow, Jody, so it's gonna be kind of quick, and you won't be able to see me anyways. So I hope you can see me. She just commented on my thing. Can you hear me, Jody? Hopefully. I'm thinking yes. All right, well, I'm just gonna start, and this is sorry for everybody. So this is fast forward like to minute 10, whoever's watching this on recording, and then start from there. Okay, so I wanted to know what you guys wanted to hear about and what it was you kind of wanted to talk about. I got a lot of comments about not being salesy or fake or coming off as bye, get my stuff, because that can kind of be, I mean, I was there, I've been there. It's not fun, and you don't want to be like that. And so, okay, good, Jody. I'm glad you can hear me. And so I want to do that. And then I also want to talk about just some fears that totally peek their ugly head up often, especially as a new coach. So I'm going to talk about those first, and then I'm going to go into, just how to be authentic and be real and be you and have people. That's why people want to follow you. They don't want the, hey, I'm perfect, or hey, buy this, hey, picture of Shanti and whatever. They want to see you, even if it's you at 200 pounds and trying to get better at what you do. That's what they want to see. They want to see you being normal and real and struggling through the progress and the procession, because that's what it's about. Like, it's hard because I mean, I've been in fitness, and I or not in fitness, but I've been an athlete, whatever, but I've had 3 babies. So coming from postpartum, when you're 30 pounds overweight, right? It's like, this sucks, but that's what people relate to. People are normal, just like you. They're normal moms. They're normal working women. They know what it's like to want a donut, to want ice cream, to try to work through that. And so our job is to help women do that and to be supportive. And to be supportive, you have to be along on the journey with them. And so I think it's really important to never, ever say, I'm not good enough, or I'm not in good enough shape, or I'm not knowledgeable enough to grasp this or to do this, because that's crap. So that's Satan in your head being like, you're not good enough, because you are. And you guys have shown to me how capable you guys are, because you guys have done so stinking great. So I'm going to talk about a little bit about this. So let me get my slides up. Last time I did a call, these did not pop up, or they did not turn over. So, oh wait, 1 second. Let me switch over here. So I know Kaylee, you're talking to me. I can hear you. So let me know if you can see these and if they change slides.
Yes.
Okay, you can see this? Can you see that?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to talk about conquering your fears and being authentic and real and normal. Okay. And that's why people want to follow you. Okay, top fears. And guarantee you've all felt these and have been stressed out about this, and it's been weighing on your mind. Okay, people saying no. Yeah, definitely. And especially as a new coach, putting yourself out there, first of all, is scary. Messaging people is scary. Posting a selfie is scary. Like, who wants to see my face, right? It's like, it's a scary thing to do. But people are gonna say no. Like, that is just something you're gonna have to like get a grasp of. People are gonna say no. A lot of people are gonna say no, and that's very normal. I get no's all the time. I get no comment, no answer, totally, crickets all the time. But then I get those yeses. I get those yeses that come back to end up being an awesome challenger, an awesome coach. So it's about, and they say it's 1 out of 10, which sounds insane. 1 yes out of 10 no's, which sounds insane. But you're also, all those 9 no's are, I guarantee 3 or 4 of them are not right now. I kind of want to see what she's doing. How is she's serious about this? Is she being consistent? Is it working? Those things. And I guarantee you follow up with those people, and follow up is huge. Follow up with those people and you will end up getting yeses. Guaranteed, you guys. I've been doing this for 3 years, and people literally like 2.5 years ago, hey, I think I'm ready to jump in. It's like, what? Like, I know you've been watching me. First of all, they're random people who you think they're watching me, but yes, they are, which is part of the fun of this business, is people that, you get crickets on a post, or you get 1 like, or you get 4 likes, whatever it is. But people are seeing it, regardless of getting comments or likes. Your face, they're seeing it as they scroll through, and they're seeing that post, and they're seeing you be consistent. So number 1, don't give up. I've told you this a million times. Consistency is where it's at. That's where you're going to get results. That's where you're going to grow. That's where you're going to, do it every single day. Okay, enough of that. So moving on to being annoying to your family and friends. You guys, my family's great, and they're very supportive. But 2 months ago, I had my sisters all kind of, I don't want to say gang up. They kind of ganged up a little bit and told my mom, I don't know, things are kind of get weird. She's a little obsessive. She's this, she's that. And it totally got to me. Like, I was like, oh, maybe I should back off. Maybe I should this. And then I was like, hell to the no, because I love this. Like, this makes me happy. It brings me joy every single day. I get fulfillment out of it. I am healthy. I'm getting my body healthy. I am helping others. I am helping my family. And I told them, because it's hard to explain to someone who's not in it. And it really is hard. And I've learned that it's okay. They don't have to get it because they are not where we're at, and that's okay. So just be like, to be like, I respect your opinion and I appreciate your input, but this is what makes me happy and I really am loving it. So you would just have to kind of grow this confidence in yourself and believe that what you're doing is the right thing, because even though you have a lot of naysayers, you also have us, and our team is, I don't know about you, but I feel like our team is strong and encouraging, and we're all women who get it. We are on each other's side. So just remember that you have us, and you have TKO, and you have all these amazing resources and people who are doing it alongside of you, and that you're not alone. Okay, and then the other one is crossing the line between posting your accomplishments and feeling like you're bragging. And this one is tricky too, because it's like, okay, did I go too far here? Did I maybe, did I share too much? And that's kind of a learned thing. You will definitely realize, oh, probably maybe shouldn't have posted that, but whatever, it is what it is. And that just happens. Or, oversharing. I've definitely overshared before, and it's normal and it's going to happen. So if that happens, just learn from it. It's a learning curve. You are constantly learning in this business. So one of my favorite quotes is, comparison is the thief of joy. And I can't even tell you how much this has kind of like shifted my mindset. You can't compare to people. You're not the person next to you ever. You won't ever be. You've never been. You're not going to be. You are you. You are on your own journey, your own, So say the coach you signed up, 2 weeks ago, has 4 coaches already, and she's emerald and she's going diamond, and you haven't signed a soul up. Okay, that is okay, because you're in a different spot. So, and that's okay for you to understand that and be like, okay, what should I work on? Where should I focus on? And that's where you need to figure out, should I focus on my posts? Should I focus on inviting people? Should I focus on reaching out and building relationship? You need to figure out in your business what it is that you need to work on. And then second, every single coach has a bad day, a bad week, and a bad month. It happens. Like, I've been through so many dry spells, or you have this awesome run, and it's like, oh my gosh, I had such a good 2 weeks. Oh, I, signed up this person, I sold 4 challenge packs, whatever it is. And then it's like, boom, like you have a week or 2 or 3 of just like, crap, I can't freaking muster anything up. That's normal too. And it's going to happen to you. But if you keep on, like I've said, if you keep on messaging people, adding people to your network, just being out there, putting yourself out there with your posts and your journey, it'll pick up. I guarantee. Peaks and valleys, guys. It's like life. You're going to have highs, and then you're going to drop and have lows. There can be lows for a while, and then you go back up. And it's an ebb and flow. That's kind of just the way it goes. And it sucks. I hate to say it, but it's going to happen to you. But when it does, don't be like, oh, I'm going to give up. Oh, this kind of sucks. This is not very fun. Because I've done that. I've done it probably 2 or 3 times. Once when I was pregnant, another time I was like stressed out. We were financially stressed, and I just kind of took a turd and I said, I'm done with this. And both times you lose that momentum. It's really important, if you gain a little momentum, to keep it going, even if it's little tiny little steps. Keep it going, because once you lose it, you start from ground zero and you have to build all up again. So my biggest tip is to just keep the momentum going, even if it's the smallest little things. Keep posting, keep inviting, keep doing your vital behaviors, because that's what's going to keep. It's like the snowball effect, right? It just keeps going and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay. So when that happens, my biggest tips is a few of my tips are connect with others who are kind of on the same page. Because guarantee there are coaches out there, there are women out there who totally know exactly what you're going through and feel you. And like I said, just keep going, because you'll get past it and the funk will end. And and like I said earlier too, identify the things that you don't look at this giant picture. Like, oh, I have to start a blog. Oh, I have to, do all these things, have a like page or whatever it is. Start small. and focus on, because if you do the big things, you're going to get overwhelmed and you're going to want to quit everything. So start on the little things and focus on, okay, where am I at in my business? Do I need to grow my team? Do I need to get challengers? Do I need just to put the invitation out there and just put myself out there? Do I just need to start posting about my journey, what it is I'm doing? So everybody's a little bit different. So focus on what you're doing and where you need to work. And then, yeah, so obviously surround yourself with the positive, because it's very easy to get negative, very easy. So make sure you're plugging in your personal development and like don't avoid the vital behaviors, because they're really, really easy not to do, but they're easy to do. Like embrace them. Make sure you're doing them every day. And I'm telling you guys, it doesn't have to be 20 minutes. It can be 5 minutes of a devotion, 5 minutes of one of your books you're reading. I guarantee if you do that either in the morning, at the night, during lunch hour, whatever it is, that whatever you're reading is going to pep you up in 2 seconds. Because it always does. If you guys are in personal development right now, you know how it works. And you know how it can totally flip the switch as far as where you are mentally. It can be like, oh, my life sucks. Oh, I've had a crappy morning. Oh, my kids are driving me freaking bonkers, to no, I'm going to choose joy. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to kick ass, right? And you guys know how that can be. So make sure you guys are doing those things, because they make all of the difference. So this is a biggie. Salesy. Don't want to be salesy. Salesy is not in our job description. Salesy is not something, if you feel like you are being, good. Don't be be the opposite way. Like if you don't want to come across that way, that's a good sign that you guys know what you're doing and you're knowing what doing is wrong. So my biggest thing is to always ask. What about the person you're talking to? Where do they live? Where are they from? What's their family like? Where do they struggle? What's worked for them in the past and what's totally failed? What are their goals and where do they want to get? How can you help them reach their goals? Not like, hey, I saw you like my post and we're having this awesome sale. It's $140 for swimming fix and Shakeology. No, heck no. Who wants? So always switch. How would you respond to that? Would you be like, yeah, that sounds great? No, definitely not. You would maybe come in and be like, hey, thanks. I saw you comment on my post and I just wanted to kind of touch base with you and kind of just see where you're starting from, or if you had any questions. Kind of just ask, because that's where you're going to get a lot of input and relationship. And this is a biggie. Share you. People don't want to see Nikki Whiting's story, Brandy Bott's story. They want to see your story. And it could be you, for me, not a lot, but I came from a place where I have had eating disorders big time. I was anorexic a little bit in high school. I've had bulimia. I've had totally a lot of self-confidence issues and just trying to be perfect and all that jazz rolled up into one. And it's really important to share whatever it is. Hey, I have been 100 pounds overweight. Oh, I have been through divorce. Oh, I have whatever it is. I've had this disease or whatever it is. Share you, because that's what people want. That's how people get to know you. People want to know the real you, not the I'm in great shape, I'm perfect, be real, be normal. I have kids. My life is chaotic. Like yesterday, I freaking forgot to brush my freaking teeth. Like bad. I literally ran my tongue over my teeth. I'm like, I think I forgot to brush them. So bad, but it's real. And people like real. And if you guys saw my post, a ton of people responded because they get that. So don't be focused on selling. Just focus on sharing. It doesn't matter if it's, what worked for you. It could be, if you don't like Tony Horton, like don't promote him. If you think he's a total cheese ball, that's totally fine. If you love him, great. But what's worked for you? You don't have to know the whole catalog. You don't have to know every single workout, like back of your hand. Just focus on what what worked for you. Like for me, 21 Day Fix, Turbo Fire was my first one. So, and Max 30. Those are kind of my top 3 that I love, that I've done, and have been effective for me. And so share what's worked for you. If you're new and you're not quite sure, finish a program. Do it the whole way through. Get your before, get your afters, get your measurements, and then share that. And then share the journey in between. So you start from, you have a starting point, and then you have an ending point. You have everything in between, and people are watching you do it, because that's what people want. People want someone to trust. And if you're doing it constantly, and if you're posting every day, your journey, people are going to want to jump in with you. So that's kind of what I have. And I hope that kind of is good for you guys. I hope that kind of helped a little bit. But yeah, do you, and that's really the biggest part of not being salesy. It's doing your journey the way you want to do it. Not, I have a friend who does things her whole way, and she has this amazing following. And then I do things my way, and I have a following. So you're not going to get the same results as the person next to you. You're going to get your results the way you do them. So I hope this is a little bit helpful. I hope I didn't ramble too much, and I apologize for the technical difficulties. My bad. My bad. So this, I will make sure I post. I think that the same link will be the recording. So I'll just double post it so you guys can make sure you guys can catch it. Anyways, sorry for everyone who couldn't get on. But hopefully you guys can get recording sometime this weekend or next week. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, Kaylee.
Bye.